Hello everybody, welcome to my first Dragon Ball game speculation video. I just want to say if y'all are joining me for the first time, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Also make sure to share this with your friends and family and comment down what your overall anticipation for E3 this year is going to be. As a disclaimer, I would like to mention one thing. I am not the best person when it comes to these types of videos because my speech and my thought processing and all these, and I'm very nervous already in speaking to people I don't know, and I don't know most of you guys, so it's already freaking me out to try and have a conversation, especially about something that I love because I get so afraid of putting myself out there and letting myself, letting other people know me. So it is kind of awkward, and I know this whole experience is kind of new, so, just take it easy. So, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about what is to be expected from E3, but we'll get to that. So, of course, this year, E3 is once again happening after being delayed for a whole year and canceled last year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. It is now once again being back on, which means we'll be getting a bunch of game announcements. Now, of course, there'll probably be an announcement for a Dragon Ball game, but I'm not entirely sure what game, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. So first, we'll go ahead and talk about a couple of the obvious ones, which are Dragon Ball Z Kakarot 2 and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. These are the two biggest games that a lot of people are speculating and believe that will show up at E3 this year. I would be down for them because I ultimately enjoy Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It was a great experience. And fun fact, it was the first game that ever actually got a 100% achieved on my PS4. So yeah, I think that's pretty funny and honestly kind of ironic. So I'd be absolutely down for having another Dragon Ball Z Kakarot game. Except this one would have to focus on Dragon Ball Super, or at least include a little bit more of the Dragon Ball GT storyline, or even go back a little bit. Be a little bit more expansive towards the entire universe of Dragon Ball. So yeah, that'd be definitely cool. With Xenoverse 3 on the opposite hand, I think it's definitely would make sense. With Xenoverse 2, all, producing this much content here and there, with them all having a new DLC pack about to be released in the fall, I see the DLC, though, being a sort of like a double-edged sword because it would also not only really, it would raise a lot of questions as to why there would be a new game announced if we're having more content released for that game. And, ultimately, it's just there be no reason for it. So, I don't see there being an announcement for Xenoverse 3 unless, of course, they're like, hey, this is the final piece of DLC we're releasing for Xenoverse 2 this fall, and you expect to pick Xenoverse 3 up in, sometime next year, which will be kind of messed up because that's beyond their contract. And I think I'm wrong. I might be right or wrong about this. I don't know. This is also speculation, but I think Bandai has like a 1 year contract where they have to make an anime game related to Dragon Ball. I don't know, or they lose the rights to it. If I'm wrong, please let me know, because I don't want to give anybody false information, and I don't want to, anybody to be gone lunging at my throat and feeling like I, messed them up or whatnot. Anyway, so for the second part, we're going to be talking about a couple of other games. There is of course Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast 3, which I've apparently been hearing rumors about. There's also another game called Extreme Blast. I'm assuming that this Extreme Blast is probably Raging Blast 3 under a different title. Now, here's the interesting part about it. I did see this on the internet at one point in time, but unfortunately, there was no supporting article, there was no info, there was nothing backing this up except a couple of videos on YouTube that were basically seeing this too, that they saw the same article, they were seeing the same WikiLeaks too, that were like, oh hey, there's this new game titled Dragon Ball Extreme Blast. I don't think it's very important, and I don't really think that you should have any concern. And if honestly, it's a very big possibility that we're not going to be getting that announcement, and highly unlikely. So don't be looking forward to Raging Blast 3 if you guys are, and if you guys are, when the day comes, kudos to you guys. Y'all had faith. Now, for the fourth game, Dragon Ball Fighters 2. First off, that game is probably not going to be announced this year. Number one, Arc System is working on a new Guilty Gear game, so you probably won't be seeing any of them working on a new game, at least for Dragon Ball Fighters, at least within the next 2 or 3 years. So, maybe I could be wrong, I don't know, but that's personally how I see it because, Dragon Ball Fighters came out back in 2017, I think, or I think it was 2017. I think I'm going to believe it. I'm going to uphold to that date. So one final game that I do want to talk about is the possibility of returning, and I'd love to see return, is the Dragon Ball Burst Limit. Now, personally, I think this game was really amazing. I enjoyed it when I was a kid. I was playing it on the Xbox. That's what I had back when I was a kid. And I really enjoyed the overall graphics. I thought that battle animation was incredible. The drama pieces, everything that was part of the game. Some people may have found themselves like kind of not in love with the drama pieces, but I thought that was really cool. And then it was kind of interactive because you could experience a little bit of a different cinematic side of the Dragon Ball universe without having to make it seem like you were taken out of the action. And I think for its time, I don't think it was given a lot of a lot of time to work on the story because there was I thought were going to produce a story with Majin Buu, and there was like even one story cutscene within Burst Limit where you see Goku having the Super Saiyan 2 transformation, but yet it's not in the game. And that's what kind of sucks. So it's like, yeah, this game could be given some more justice. And today, I feel like it would also be a really cool kind of title to have because you could also include the Dragon Ball Z movies. It'd be a cool way to introduce Dragon Ball Super characters to like a fighting style game similar to Budokai or even Budokai Tenkaichi, which are really good games, and I really enjoyed those too. Now I have been hearing some speculations from people on a couple of videos that I watched talking about there being a remastering of the Dragon Ball Z Goku Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku, and I personally don't see that being the case, but crazier things have happened at E3, and this has been a crazy couple of years, so yeah, I think it's definitely interesting to say the least, and it's not. I think it'd be cool to have a PS4 remastering because I do remember when I was a kid playing Blues Fury. Ultimately, that is the setup for my ultimate predictions for E3. Now, once again, like I said, I don't see Fighter Z, or I don't see Fighters 2, I don't see Raging Blast 3 or Extreme Blast, and I don't see the remastering possibly happening. And Burst Limit 2, like I said, Burst Limit 2 is a cool concept. I'd love to see a game like that. It might be an entirely new game that we might not have any anticipation of. It might be like a new title that, like kind of like the Extreme Blast. Maybe that was the truth. Maybe it's not. I don't know. And, once again, with Xenoverse 3, that may be the truth too. It may not. We won't know until we see E3, which will be happening within about 10 days or about a week from when this video will be released. But anyway, guys, that is my video for Dragon Ball speculations and what I think will be happening at E3. I don't. Once again, this is a speculation video. This is my first speculation video. So if you guys are just watching this for the first time, please give me a thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys thought of this video. If you guys would like to have more speculation videos like this one, please let me know. And just subscribe and comment down what your favorite part was. And if you guys are looking forward to a certain game, or if any of the games that I mentioned are you guys looking forward to, or are you guys hoping for E3 to announce, let me know. Because definitely I'd be down for hearing anybody's speculations and new theories. I love y'all. I'll see you guys in the next video of Time Guide DBZ. Peace.